and then we couldn't keep up with the call. Like, I'm like, this is amazing. This is really working. So he was back on the road doing.
And it was like, I know it's kind of corny to say, but almost like destiny. Like, I think that was what was pushing me that direction. And I like presented myself and being like, even if it's physical, like physical as in like my physical health or working out, or I just started doing, speaking of Wim Hof, I just started doing like cold plunges and ice baths. And like, even if I don't have the time to go outside, I just got a cold plunge. I did it right before I got here.
If you weren't married and pregnant by 30.
Absolutely.
And that was really interesting and just so crazy now when I think back about that, because, you know, I have so many daughters and they're 2 different generations, you know, 5 daughters, a couple different generations. And
basketball.
Do you guys ever have a little
not that good.
one-on-one competition?
We do sometimes. We actually were just playing in the, we have like our friends had like a pool set up, you know, the hoops that are in the pool.
Oh, there you go.
And so we were playing in the pool and he just like took it way too seriously, as did I, by the way. And
has a scent and a name that she hasn't revealed to everyone yet. So it's
it's the new scent coming out.
Yeah,
that's what you smell
week.
like. That's amazing. You people are just, there's just money just flowing in every single direction. I mean, really, congratulations.
Thank you.
It's crazy that your family has.
But fans are undoubtedly eager to hear her take on the situation, hoping for a glimpse of how she feels about Kris's involvement in her relationship decisions.
basketball.
Do you guys ever have a little
not that good.
one-on-one competition?
We do sometimes. We actually were just playing in the, we have like our friends had like a pool set up, you know, the hoops that are in the pool.
Oh, there you go.
And so we were playing in the pool and he just like took it way too seriously, as did I, by the way. And
than the Got Milk people were. So that really never came to fruition. And then at the end of the day, a couple years ago, Kim was in a music video and she was taking a milk bath. And I thought, you did it, Kim, you got milk all over that body.
So I was out of town, which was very unfortunate because I would have loved to go and it looked really amazing. But she really went all out. And I said something to her, I was like, you know, she's won. Like, I don't know if she's going to remember this. Like, I love you for the effort, but like.
Kris Jenner, the powerhouse matriarch behind the Kardashian-Jenner empire, is once again in the spotlight. But this time, it's not for managing her children's careers or orchestrating a major business deal. Instead, it's her involvement in Kendall Jenner's personal life that's raising eyebrows and sparking fierce debate among fans. As Kendall grapples with the fallout from her breakup with Corey Gamble, Kris's protective instincts have led her to take decisive action. However, not all fans agree with her approach. While some view her intervention as a loving maternal instinct, others accuse her of overstepping and blurring the lines between a supportive parent and a controlling manager. This controversy has left many questioning just how much control Kris should exert over her adult children's lives, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. Kris Jenner has long been known as the ultimate behind-the-scenes strategist, expertly managing her children's public personas and business ventures. However, her recent involvement in Kendall's relationship with Corey has stirred the pot. Reports have surfaced claiming that Kris played a significant role in the breakup, allegedly advising Kendall to end things with Corey after becoming suspicious of his behavior. A family insider was quoted as saying, "Kris has an uncanny ability to sense when something is off, and she felt that Corey's influence on Kendall was unhealthy. She believed Kendall needed to step back and reassess the situation. While some fans have praised Kris for stepping in and protecting her daughter, others argue that she crossed a boundary by inserting herself too deeply into Kendall's personal life. The controversy has ignited a divide among Kardashian-Jenner followers, leaving many questioning whether Kris's protective instincts are justified or whether she's simply trying to micromanage her grown daughter. Fan reactions have been mixed and highly vocal, with social media buzzing over the situation. Supporters of Kris are quick to defend her actions, emphasizing that she's only doing what any loving mother would do to shield her child from potential harm. Kris Jenner is just being a good mom, one fan tweeted. If she sees someone toxic in her daughter's life, it's her right to step in. Another added, she's the ultimate mom. Say what you will about Kris, but she's always got her kids' backs. On the other hand, critics argue that Kris's interference is a prime example of her tendency to overstep. One detractor pointed out, Kendall is an adult. She should be allowed to make her own choices without Kris constantly hovering over her. Another fan added, it's one thing to give advice, but it's another to control every aspect of your child's life, well into adulthood. The debate over Kris Jenner's involvement in Kendall's personal affairs raises broader questions about the role parents should play in their adult children's lives, especially when it comes to relationships and matters of the heart. While it's clear that Kris's intentions are rooted in love and concern, it's also clear that her actions have sparked a complicated conversation about boundaries, autonomy, and the fine line between support and control. The ongoing debate surrounding Kris Jenner's involvement in Kendall Jenner's personal life highlights the complexities of her dual role as both a mother and a business partner. While some argue that Kris's protective instincts are a natural part of being a loving parent, others believe she's overstepping, especially when it comes to matters of who Kendall dates. Many fans feel that Kendall should be allowed the space to live her own life, including making decisions about her relationships without her mother's influence. This division illustrates the tension between Kris's professional image as the mastermind behind the Kardashian-Jenner brand and her personal desire to safeguard her children's well-being. Kendall, for her part, has remained largely silent on the matter, which has only fueled further speculation. Sources close to the family suggest that while Kendall understands her mother's intentions, she feels overwhelmed by the situation. A family friend shared, "Kendall loves her mom and appreciates that she's looking out for her, but she's also fiercely independent. She doesn't want to feel like she's being micromanaged in her personal life." Kendall is known for her reserved nature, preferring to stay out of public drama, which has left fans eagerly waiting for a glimpse of her thoughts on Kris's involvement in her romantic decisions. This is not the first time Kris's hands-on approach to her children's lives has stirred controversy. Over the years, she has been both praised and criticized for balancing her role as a mother and a business partner. From overseeing Kim Kardashian's numerous relationships to helping Kylie build her billion-dollar business empire, Kris's influence on her children's careers has been undeniable. However, when it comes to personal relationships, her tendency to blur the lines between professional and familial can create tensions, especially when her involvement in those relationships is seen as too much. Media analyst Rebecca James commented, "Kris's role is unique. She's not just a mom, she's also a business partner. This dual role can sometimes make things tricky, especially when the boundaries between personal and professional become indistinguishable." Fan reactions to Kris's actions reflect broader societal debates about the role parents should play in their adult children's lives. Some fans believe Kris is simply acting as a protective mother, while others feel she is being overbearing and intrusive. One fan tweeted, "Kris Jenner is the definition of a strong, loving mother. She's not afraid to do what's necessary to protect her kids, even if it means facing public backlash." Meanwhile, another remarked, "Kris needs to remember that her kids are grown adults. There's a fine line between being protective and being controlling." The ongoing debate underscores the complexities of Kris's dual role and the challenges that arise when professional and personal lives collide. Kris's influence has shaped the Kardashian-Jenner family's public image, but the lines between her business interests and her role as a mother often blur, leading to criticism. Although Kris has not addressed the backlash directly, those close to her insist that her actions come from a place of love and concern for her children. A source explained, "Kris knows she can't please everyone, but her family has always been her top priority. She's willing to take the heat if it means protecting Kendall, even if it means alienating some fans or family members." As the drama continues to unfold, the debate over Kris's involvement in her children's lives is likely to remain a hot topic, with many questioning the balance between being a protective mother and respecting her children's autonomy. The public's fascination with the Kardashian-Jenner family, coupled with Kris's high-profile role in managing both their personal and professional lives, only adds fuel to the fire of this ongoing controversy. All eyes are now on both Kendall and Kris Jenner as they navigate this complex family dynamic. The big question remains, will Kris take a step back and allow Kendall to manage her own personal life, or will she continue to play an active role in her daughter's relationships? The Kardashian-Jenner family has long been known for confronting tough issues head-on, and it's clear that this situation will be no exception. Fans are eagerly awaiting the next chapter in this ongoing drama, watching closely to see how these two strong women will handle the pressures that come with being in the public eye. One thing is certain, the world is captivated by the family's every move, and no matter how divided the opinions on Kris's involvement may be, there's no denying that the Kardashians have a way of keeping us all talking. As Kris continues to walk the fine line between being a protective mother and overstepping her boundaries, the question remains, has she taken things too far? Is she simply acting out of love and concern, or is her desire to control her children's relationships pushing things into uncomfortable territory? This controversy has sparked a broader discussion about the role parents should play in their adult children's lives, particularly when it comes to matters of love and romance. Some view Kris's actions as an expression of her maternal instincts, while others feel she is overbearing and too involved. As the drama unfolds, fans will no doubt continue to voice their opinions, eager to know if Kendall will assert more control over her own decisions or if Kris will remain a dominant figure in her personal life. So, what do you think? Is KrisJenner's involvement in Kendall's relationships justified? Or has she crossed a line? Are her maternal instincts in the right place? Or is she trying to control too much? Share your thoughts in the comments below. This is one family saga that's bound to keep us all captivated.